In this video, I'll show you a live trade that we have taken along with the live market mentoring participants with our community members. It's 17th of June and yesterday was Nifty expiry. So in the pre-market analysis, I've made it very clear if Nifty have to give a breakout above 24,000 and give a good move above 24,000, it has to be today. So exactly the same view is what we have followed, and we have taken the trade right at 9:15 with that view, and we were holding for almost 2 hours that trade, and we got, it's a destination trade. Unlike normally we used to scalp in between multiple scalping, but it's just one single clean trade right at 9:15, holding for almost 2 hours. Destination was 24,100, and that's where we have exited the trade. So what I'll do is, like many of you used to ask me, post the full video. So here, full live market mentoring is what you're going to see. So it may be helping you the way we were holding that trade with conviction for quite some time. So that's where the knowledge matters. Even if you simply watch the pre-market analysis, even without joining the live market session also, if you've watched the pre-market analysis, the view is very clear and the reasons are also very clear and the logic is also very clear why you should be holding this trade. And we have analyzed the PCR after Nifty expiry, the unwinding and expiry. We have seen the PCR of Nifty is above 1%, which is looking good. And of course, Sensex is already anticipating an up move, and Sensex is around 1.42 PCR. So looking at that, and also the way crude oil price have crashed and all the developments, rupee strengthened. If Nifty want to give a breakout, and it has to be today. If not today, we are not going to get it. So that's the way I've explained, and that's the conviction I've given in the pre-market. If you simply followed that without even attending the live mentoring session, you would have got this trade. And tell me, guys, how many of you got that trade just by following the pre-market analysis? If you can comment that, it will be interesting so that I'll get to know how many of you are actually getting benefited out of the pre-market analysis. Okay, so that I can do much better also. But one thing, let me tell you, whatever I tell in the pre-market, that's exactly what I do, and my mentoring session also we do, right? We don't talk one thing in the pre-market and ask you to do that, and we do an entirely different thing in the during market time. Of course, when market is going against the view of, you have to react, right? For every action there should be a reaction, so we need to react. So you can see 9:15 itself I've taken the trade on the call side, and we were holding that call trade, and that's exactly what gave the profit also. So you can see this is actually a shakeout candle. Market in fact opened above 24,000 itself. We thought it's going to be a flat opening. That would have been the great opportunity. So market opened above 24,000, came to 20 MA, and they also filled the gap. There was a small gap up of 50 points. They filled the gap. Perfect opportunity, and we were holding the trade. The trade that we have entered at 9:15. You're watching this live, so you will be seeing that we were holding for this dip also, where the weak hearts is shaken out. Even if you have entered here, you might have shaken out. And then here, one green candle, two green candle, three, four, five, six, seven, eight green candles. We are holding till then, and our destination was 24,100. So 24,100, it's a destination trade and it's not a scalping trade. So the final exit is done at 24,100, and from there the dip is happening. And I tell you the reason also for the dip, and that you will be watching in the live market video. I'm explaining that in the live market session itself, why that dip can come at that level. It is expected and it is necessary also. One dip from that level, and after that, if you get a breakout, that's going to be really good. And tomorrow, I don't know, Sensex expiry, we may not get it tomorrow also. It can go sideways, but today, whatever move we expected, 100-point move, that's a one side move, that's a destination trade, is what we actually picked. So I have taken this Nifty buy option. So normally many of mentees are with low capital, and there are many who are sellers. So in my selling position and selling account, what I do is I sell Nifty 24,000, 23,900, Sensex also I sell, right? And there are many who are trading Sensex. What they have done is, looking at the same analysis, they will buy Sensex, they captured good. So the trade is taken during live mentoring is this one, but the same trade can be taken in multiple different other ways. You can either go long on futures, you can short Sensex options, you can short Nifty options 24,000, 23,900, and I'm telling that, and I'm doing that also in the live session. You can watch, and many are looking at me going long on Nifty, buying call option. You can buy Sensex, and that is when you made the bigger profit also. But I'm trading with low capital. See, even if you look at this one, see what the capital I used is 60,000. 60,000 is the capital used, and you made a 20% profit. Just, it's not a Nifty expiry day, not a day before expiry, just expiry is over. Premiums are expensive. Still, that is very good, because whatever you have, you picked it from the bottom and you are holding it. So this is the best you can make actually, being not an expiry day and just next day after the expiry. But what is the learning for you is how we picked from here, why we were holding, and why I told it's a destination trade, and why I was holding till 24,100, and why I exited at 24,100 also. Let me show you. If you look at this weekly time frame, there is a dip which is bound to come. Why? Because you can just see here, I'll be explaining this in much more detail. When you watch the live, you will come to know. Okay, so this, yeah. So you can see here, this is 20 MA on the weekly time frame. So you can just take 20 MA weekly, you can just change the time frame to 20 and you'll be seeing this. Okay, so yeah, you can just change the time frame to weekly and you will be seeing that. The reason you will come to know, or you can watch the live and then you will be seeing that. So that's it, guys. And if you would like to learn these in the live market, so we have the community where we trade live together and I teach in the live market. So if you're interested, you can join our live market mentoring program where I trade, and with my trade, this is how I have a view, which I discuss in the pre-market analysis, and I trade accordingly. Most of the time, market go according to the view, but sometimes, and even if you're not joining the mentoring session, you can watch the pre-market. It is available in YouTube free of cost, and you can trade accordingly. But today, such kind of conviction is what we have discussed in the pre-market. So if you have followed that, you would have taken the trade. If not, there can be days where market can, reverse, and then we need to react to that action. So that is where it can be more helpful. Also, you will see something which is going against our view, how we are getting that positions adjusted and everything. That is going to be the real learning. In fact, today also we were holding the trade for a destination for 100, 130 points. So that's again, I think is going to be good learning. So watch the video and I hope that will definitely help you. And whatever your opinions, you can just comment below so that I can see that and I can work on that. So see you guys, just watch the video. As we expected, they are crossing 24,000, very important level. So today is the day that I'm looking to see if they are going to cross it. We can look for a target of 24,200, but there may be a possible dip to 24,000 once and then it can bounce. Okay, so what we can do is we can look for 24,100 call today and 24,100 put also. I'll be adding, but we are not trading put. We'll look at calls. Yeah, the view is strongly positive. I've already discussed the reasons in which, in the pre-market, and I've already shared that, expecting that you have gone through. ADRs are positive, crude prices positive, rupee is strengthening. So all factors, if you see, if they're not giving it today, then we are not going to get the breakout. So opening itself, you're getting the breakout of that level. So now we need to see whether it will sustain. In that case, we can simply take a call trade and we can hold till 24,200. Yeah, it should, and it can go to 24,200. There is no need of any such scalping trade. In that case, we can have a destination trade, like we expect that the market will move towards 24, 180, 200 levels. So plan, Sanjay, selling put option and buying call option. Yesterday at same level, 24,000 is what we discussed. It should close below 24,000. It is clear expiry game from day before onwards. That's strike price. Yeah, so 24,000 put will be sold. 23,900 also. And then call, we will buy. You're getting a dip. Oh, it's gone. Dip can be bought. I've taken this at 121. Stop loss 100. Taken this call at 121. Can sell 24,000 put. VIX is fine. As discussed, it gave a dip to 24,000. It's at 24,000 now. So this is area where we can buy. Yeah, it's not a scalping trade. It's something which I feel like we can hold it unless it break any of this, at least 20 MA or even this level. Yeah, something which we can hold as a destination trade. Because DK also won't be there. It's not just expiry is over. Yeah, so unless some big negativity is coming, there is no issue. Coming down. Almost fill the gap now. Such a big candle also. Should have given a good move actually. See. Yeah, it should not have came below 24,000 actually. Let's see now 20 MA also is crossing and this level is also crossing, then it can be downside. Yeah, best day for a breakout. We didn't get it today means it's very difficult. Every scenario is looking good for the market to give a breakout today. The opening also was very promising, right? We got it above 24,000 and 2450 almost we got, which was actually above this. See, opening was it's very comfortable. Can make a move to CPR. The premium won't move much. It will be around 103, 104 levels. It can go. That's it. Even if it comes to CPR. No, today is an entirely different day. If we wait, if I'm maybe waiting for this, if it was a breakout day, then I wouldn't have got it. So that's why I jumped into that immediately. And I know it's not an expiry day, so not a big issue. Even if you are getting a dip, there is nothing much is going to happen with the premium. It's just 10 points from the entry, right? If it was yesterday, by this time it would have decayed 30 points. Really, it should give a bounce. But yeah, only concern is came below 24,000. Should have sustained 24,000. Yeah, gap is filled and right at yesterday's close. So far, there is no such bearish view. Technically, bearish means below this. Then also, I won't go for a put trade, just that I'll exit the call trade below this. It's turning positive. That's okay. Yeah, let's see. Holding 20 MA. It's not a scalping trade, guys. It's a destination trade. We need to see if they give a breakout again. There's high also need to be taken out. Then I'm looking for 24 200 levels. At least 100 first. So we'll keep quantity less. This is fine, but we'll look for more points. Could have taken a different strike, right? 24,000 could have taken. Made a mistake there. Because I was looking for a move to 24 100 200. That's why I went with this one. At least 24,000 would have taken. R3 we can consider Jairam, but I am looking for if we get a breakout that will be better. Or we should exit this trade at cost as it is at R3. That way also you need to take it. And then if you get a breakout, we can enter. But the way, R3 and this is also almost same. So if let them cross this, as of now it is crossing. So it can cross. I'm expecting that it has to be crossed and even this high is taken out and giving a move. That was like a shakeout move, this one. But the real move, if they have to give it, should be on the upside. That's why even downside, I'm not convinced. Only mistake is the strike price. I thought, it will give a move immediately from here. So in that case, we will get or this become in the money. That's what I thought. I'll exit that by 200. So that's what called as delta drifting. You can change the delta and then it becomes 50 delta once it comes here. And then by the time we exit, it becomes 60 delta. That's what I thought. But it didn't work as the way it is. We should have normally, like as usual, we should have taken at least at the money because that moved quickly. This one. Delta drifting means we buy something like 40 delta. And once you're sure about the direction, what I do is I'll, buy 40 delta so that we can look for more quantity also. And then, you can drift it to 50 or even 60. So the reward will be better in that case. But for that, you need to get faster move also. Yeah, because it was opening above all this means I thought you are not going to get a opportunity also if it is giving a breakout. So quickly entered here itself. But many of you have taken 24,000, right? That is good. They have done well. Because here you're getting the move faster. Even 23,900 also moving very good. Yeah, for me it is a destination trade. It is either going to break on the downside or we'll have to move to 100, 200 levels. So traded Sensex did well, right? But our direction is correct. Look at this. This is breaking this high. Breakout is coming. Price high. Price high, we need to be careful. One round of, yeah, dip may be possible. If day high is also broken out, then don't want to think anything. Just hold the trade. Okay, I'll reduce some here at 130. We'll keep this. Let's see if they give a breakout of this high. Trade was good. Direction is also we picked rightly. That's a weak hand, shakeout move. So that will confuse people. Look at it, entire candle is covered. It's a day's high position. Should we wait for closing day's high by exiting this? Today, yeah, can be a trending day. Yeah, what's the pre-market? Because once the market starts, we don't get time to discuss all those information which I discuss in pre-market, but you get a lot of insight from the pre-market, which we have constraints in discussing during the live. Because during the live, we are seeing the price action. So I keep explaining that the fundamentals and why this is happening and all those we are doing that in pre-market. I post by by 8:15, 8:30 time, so you can watch before you attend the session. I'll give you a lot of knowledge also. I'm s- I'm still looking for a breakout only today. Normally, you know that I won't anticipate, right? Only if I get confirmation, I look for a. But today, I'm anticipating with my view. At the lower level, yes, I would have traded Sensex. But then afternoon, we have enough time for Sensex 76 900. Sensex, let's see. Did it give 100-point move? Look at Sensex 270 to almost 370. We just got stuck in Nifty now. That's okay. Sensex I trade afternoon and tomorrow. I didn't add capital to add at lower level, otherwise would have added at lower level. It's breaking as we expected. Let's see. Can give quick momentum. It's a destination trade. I told in the opening itself when I've taken. Just that I've reduced some quantity when it came to day's high. Because in case if it is giving a dip once again, I can add at least that. Only because of that, because otherwise I have capital limitation also. Look at the move. Hmm? Given 139 for some quantity. That's where one pivot is also there. I think it already hit that pivot, right? Yeah, look at that. It came to 138. Hit that pivot. But that's okay. Anyway, it's a destination trade for me. Now this is given the breakout and give a close also. So it's a trade that I'm going to hold. Can be a trending day today. And we picked at the right level, the trade. And now they should give a momentum because day's high is also taken out. Now it's open space. If you look at the top, should give the moment. Now it should not go sideways. See, Sensex is also positioned in such a way that it should give a breakout. Sensex put call ratio, if you see, puts have exploded, put writing. No, I don't think market will wait for Fed meeting because Fed meeting we know the outcome. It is going to be status quo. Nothing is going to happen. I got that 139. Capital was less, guys. 60,000 something. That's why I didn't add. Entries here. Capital was 60,000. So 60,000 capital, this profit is good. Now that's up to you. You can either have a candle by candle stop loss, below this candle stop loss, or below this candle stop loss, or 20 ms stop loss. Plan accordingly, depending upon your convenience. For me, it's a destination trade. It should move to 100 first and then 200. Next target that I look at is only 100 level, or at least this pivot, maybe one lot, 100 level, and then it is 200. Can be a trending day. That's why I told you in the opening itself, it's not going to be a scalping trade. If scalping trade, we should have tried the Sensex, or we should have taken, better strike price. That mistake was there because I anticipated a quick move from here itself. Never thought it will go below 24,000. In that case, at least 24,000 should have taken. I've taken 24,100 because it was above 24,000 and yesterday was expiry, so we have enough time. But premium did not move much. But still, that's okay. But the capital, what we had, right? It's a beautiful trade for me. This is what we used. Those who sold put, that's the best, I would say. 24,000 also, that's why I told 24,000 and 23,900 so that you won't be in trouble in any way. So we rarely hold trades like this, right? From here, one green candle, two green candle, three green candle, four green candle, five green candle. We rarely hold like this. So good learning today. We got this vertical move. Yes, of course, we had quantity less, but good learning session. Yeah, that's what, if you have good knowledge in the market, if you spend time, that's what I always tell you, spend time in the market, you'll be able to understand that this kind of move is coming. And see, I have a huge profit today in my selling account. I never want to sell a straddle today. I can be directional and it is moving in direction. So complete delta also you're capturing on the put side selling. And why that is an advantage is because even if it is not moving like this also, you'll be getting profit there. When you're getting such a move also, you'll be getting big profit. Both ways, it worked. Yeah, we got this five green candles, five vertical green candles. This was a shakeout move for the weak-hearted peoples. The sixth green candle. Yeah, if you have taken Sensex, even 76, 77, let's say 100. Look at from 180 to 290, already 100 points. You cannot get better trade than this, guys. Just that, we have taken out of the money. Otherwise, after this trade, we'll close the session. It's a destination trade. Anyway. Addition can be at VWAP. Just want to know, anyone have taken a put trade today? Not put selling, put buying anyone? Looking at the first candle? Okay, fine. Because there are many who take the counter trades also. How many got good trade in Sensex today? Traded Sensex and made it big. Okay, how many of you are holding a positive trade for quite some time, long time for the first time today? 6 candles. First time you are holding like this for 6 positive candle. Yeah. Again, getting an entry will be difficult, guys, in this because you need to get a dip to this level. If you need to get a re-entry, it will be difficult. See, we were holding this 6 candles, including this red candle. This is a very important level. Very important level. Look at it. Weekly time frame. It's a weekly 20 MA. So many times, whenever they go to this, if they break. So now the hurdle that we have is that's why I've reduced the quantity. This weekly 20 MA. They break straight. We have 200. This is the only hurdle, and I am expecting that it, if not today, it is not going to break. Okay. Reversal also, if it have to happen, it can be from here. That you can hold, Gauri Shankar. So if you feel like, yeah, it is at a major resistance, previously, whenever it came there, getting rejected, getting rejected, getting rejected, getting rejected. If you and the bigger down move from where, look at it. There's a big red candle for the entire week. right? From here, it went all the way till this. From again, here went all the way till this. If you think so, then this is something which you can exit. But since we are already capturing from this level, I think I'll keep 20 MA on the 5-minute time frame as a stop loss. I just told you that this level is very important, critical. Breakout will give you big points. So if you are someone who have Sensex holding, then it is not good. Nifty is fine. Sensex, if this give a breakout, it can be good. Otherwise, can trap you. Clear, no? Okay. I have selling position for next week, this month, next month, 6 months. See, for some cases, I try to capture only the time, put my money in the market for time. Some cases, I look for delta. Today, I'm looking for delta move by selling put. That doesn't mean there is no straddles. Straddles are there for a long time. That I keep adjusting. There are straddles where I need to adjust only after 1,000 point move. There are straddles where I need to adjust for 500 point move. Right. So if I've taken a 6-month position, only if you see Nifty moving 1,000 points here and there, that's when it is going to be break even. Then I need to adjust because the premium collected is so high. I have collected that premium when VIX was at 2020 levels. So I don't want to worry because premium was so high at that time. So yeah, it's a seventh green. Let's see. Is it going to be the seventh green candle? Hmm? Looks like exhausted, no? That move. That weekly 20 ms now rejecting. Yeah, Bank Nifty is weak, yes, David, but that normally happens when IT is doing good. If both are doing good, means Nifty will be rocket, right? So normally these are inversely proportional. If IT is doing good, Bank Nifty will be either negative or will be just like kept it normal. It will be like that. If both are doing, if IT is also 1% and Bank Nifty is also 1%, then Nifty will be crazy. This is normal. If Bank Nifty is weak and this is also weak, then only we need to worry, right? This is normal. It may not take Nifty so bullish also because Bank Nifty is slightly weak, but not so bearish because IT is doing good. And that's how it is. That's how they manage the index. Yeah, that's what I told you. It's that weekly 20 MA resistance. So those who feel like, this level, I got this much, then it is better. You can close the trade. And we almost booked also, right? I have exited at 129, 139 also. In fact, it came to 150 also. Maybe this is where if that 20 MA, if they want to break, it can be a big candle also. So with this small quantity itself, the reward can be better. See, this candle is also green. 7 green candles, out of which this shows some kind of exhaustion because of that weekly 20 MA. Now, how many of you, when individually trade, keep looking at those levels? No one, rare, right? Yeah, 150. Already some at 150. Yes, Santosh, we should have traded Sensex. But many in our group traded Sensex. At least 100 of you have traded Sensex. Issues, there are many with low capital also. Yesterday, the same as we discussed, turned out to be seller's day. For me, it's a destination trade. At least it have to go to 24,100. Ideally 200. Let it go to 100, give a dip, and then let's see. Re-entry. Now I booked this because it's at R2 also daily and weekly 20 MA also. But you guys have learned to hold the trade, right? When you have the conviction. This was purely based on conviction. Just look at this weekly time frame. It's at 20 MA. And anytime it moves to that, see, it started rejecting, right? Look at that now very clearly. Exactly from that level, it started rejecting. Previously, whenever it went there, you can see massive, big wick kind of candle is what you are getting. Here, it's a big, that week has turned out to be biggest negative week. This one. Whenever it is moving to that, it's like that. The story has been like this. Anyway, nothing to do. We have. If price comes to 20 MA or VWAP, you can add some quantity. Otherwise, nothing to do. So we'll just take a small break now and I'll be back. Short break, 10 minutes. Glad if it comes to 131 VWAP. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay, did we get it? Came to, oh my God. We just missed it, now. For 1 point, we missed it. That's okay. Sure. Yeah, exactly. It bounced from VWAP, but when I placed the order, VWAP was here. So I put 1 rupee above, but then came to 131.80. Hmm. Anyone got that at VWAP? Got Sensex? Very good, yeah. Booked also. Very good. Now it is going to go. That was the dip that we were looking for. Hmm. But why we cannot do like this daily is because this is rarely you will get that we were holding this entire move. But if it was like yesterday, it would have been a big profit. Even with the small quantity, the move would have been aggressive. Similarly, that DK in the first candle also could have been aggressive. Rarely you will get this kind of move. So we once you know that you are going to get this, then you can hold it. And rarely only you will get to know that this can happen. We can predict like this accuracy very rarely. Because if you remember, if you see my pre-market, I told if not today, you are not going to get it. If at all it have to happen 24,000 breakout, it has to be today. Hmm. Oh, ഈ PPT ഒന്ന് അയച്ചു കൊടുക്കൂ നിങ്ങൾ പ്രിപ്പയർ ചെയ്ത് സെപ്പറേറ്റ് എസ് എ റൈറ്റിംഗ് heavy rejection because that's a very important area, Pavan. Rejection that is bound to happen, no? Especially already you got a very good move, and that's a weekly 20 MA. Weekly 20 MA is much more powerful than even daily and 25 minute and 4 hour or whatever you take. And that's why I have shown you that there is a big rejection possible here. So if you want to, you can exit there. In fact, I have exited also. See, I got 149, 150. Entry was even at 111. I've taken entry, but I didn't have capital to add more there. Otherwise, we should be done for the day. Even now, also, we are done for the day, but still. Uh, Yeah, in that case, we can exit and close this. Then there is no point in that what I told you, it's a destination trade, right? At least 100. It came to 75. Yeah, sometimes, rarely you will get trades like this. Then that is where the power of you need to hold the trade. So it's not only scalping all the time, right? Depending upon the market condition, either you will be scalping or you will be taking a destination trade. So today, when I took the trade itself, I told it's not scalping trade. This could be one trade that you're going to get for the entire day. So it's a destination trade. The destination means it may hit today or it may hit tomorrow also. Yeah, in that case, as long as this stop loss is not taken below this, now it will keep below this. I'll have to hold this trade for my destination. Hmm. Traded the trade. Still having this. I could have got this one. This I placed the order, but I didn't get it. Otherwise, it would have been. Let's see now if we get a breakout. It looks like it can give now. Well set for a breakout. Sitting at 9 EMA, giving bounce. Ready for the breakout now. Yeah, one spike that can take to 24,100. You can close also. But that area, rejection is strong. If you get a breakout, that will also be strong, right? Because that's a strong area for now, strongest. Sanjay, I've already explained two, three times here. You just take weekly time frame, see what is there. It's a 20 MA weekly resistance here. You are attending the session throughout and then asking the same thing again and again. Why? We have taken the trade at 9:15. Opening market we entered based on our direction, our analysis, our view. We are holding that even now also. Trades like this you will get once you have the conviction. It's not always. What's the low? 970. It's 24,070. So it's almost 100 point from the low. Yeah, we are getting a breakout now. Joshua, nothing much. Always for option selling mostly. Buying, not much impact because we are trading short term, right? 5, 10 minutes, maximum 15 minutes, we are in the trade. So if you're taking reversal trades at support resistance, then OI matters. Otherwise, no. As a seller, it is important because I'll be there throughout in the market. Every minute I spend in the market. One way or the other, I keep invested as a seller. But a buyer, I'll only look for that opportunity where I can enter. So as a buyer, it's not important. See, as a scalper, you just need to look at the candlestick and then important levels and trade. You will be there in the trade for 15 minutes. Nothing else matters. Maybe overall trend matters, then that important level matters. Breakouts, breakdown matters. If you try to look at all these things, you'll just make it complicated. What you're looking for 15, 20 points. when you're scalping. But for the trade that we have taken today, for that I have done a lot of if you see the pre-market, then you will know why I'm holding this trade like this. For that, you have to watch the pre-market. Then you know how much analysis has gone behind that. See, the same knowledge that I also gain when I prepare all these or when I present this, the same you also can get when you keep watching the same every day. You also keep updated every day market development, and naturally you will know that these are the things which happened and this is what can happen. Right? But just that you need to keep, it's just a 10 minutes time that you need to spend, and you don't want to do any other work for your market analysis. If you watch that, it's done. And it's like compounding also. Every day, some points keep on adding and it will be there in your mind. So next time when that scenario comes, whether you trade with us or not, still that will be there in your mind. Everyone can tell why this move happened, but not everyone can tell why you are getting rejection here. Yes or no? That not everyone can do. Only if you have done that deep analysis. Yes, weekly we have that issue. Or it's not issue, we have a potential resistance that we know. And how we know that? We keep watching this every time. So I don't want to plot that here. I don't want a weekly time frame chart in another screen. I know it is there. The breakout failed, huh? Looks like again. Asif, we need to look at 5 minutes. We need to look at 15 minutes. We need to look at 4 hour. We need to look at daily. We need to look at weekly. But when we do only scalping, that is why we just see these time frames here. So no other if see it's because today when we have all the positivity, that's why. If it would have been last week and they are coming to 20 MA, you can't imagine the kind of dip that you're going to get. If you were getting this level last week, when uncertainty is there in the market, when VIX is high, you could have got a sharp dip. Now market is holding. That itself is a positive sign. At least this level is holding. Look at previously, whenever it went there, look at the dip that you got. Look at this. That's the biggest negative week. From here it is coming. Today market is holding that level because market is looking for a breakout. Then six call gave me 60-point move from that VWAP. Came to this. Yeah, everyone should be in profit today. Because if at all someone entered at a higher price, I should be the one who entered at the highest price today. Right at the open, I entered. Anyone who entered after me, seeing me, would have got a better price. Whether it is Sensex or Nifty. It looked like a breakout, guys, but that level need to be closed. Then you get it. So we exited at 150. What at what time? 9:58. It's almost 1 hour. Still the price is at 150. That is this peak we exited. Could have entered here, missed it just for 80 paisa. See, market is showing good strength. So I believe at least 24,100 we should get. It's 81, 82 now. Just 20 more points for our first destination. That's what Sanju, I told you, if you remember, even when during this dip also, it's 20 MA was a good price that you can get. I told you if I wait for this level, I may not get also. That is why I see if you have entered here, that's great. I entered here because that's previous day important level, right? So I entered here itself. No second thought. Right at the open, I entered. There is no second thought. 9:15 itself, I've taken the entry. That's what you say. You have the plan and trade the plan. Before market opening itself, we had the plan for today. Taking the high again. My favorite trades are always put trades. The big profits I have made on put trades. I've learned from a lot of sources, as if everyone from India and abroad also. Selling basics from PR Sundar, and then I updated myself with. I read a lot. Yeah, definitely. US markets also selling the same concept applicable everywhere. Whether it is Bitcoin, whether it is crypto or anywhere. Covered call is covered call. Straddle is straddle anywhere. You collect a premium in straddle call and put, and you have a break even. And there you adjust. It's the same. Just that instrument will be different. I don't know, Akhil. You ask them. It will be around 60, 70,000 his fees. But you get only basics from him. Beyond that, no. And modern day, you need to mature, evolve yourself, looking at what is happening. Traditional kind of selling is what he do. Of course, he's a very like traditional person, like you'll say, classic kind of trader, old school, like very conservative. In fact, for beginners, that is good. You're very conservative, don't take risk, that kind of approach. Of course, if I am at his age, I also will be like that. Watch that video, Sanjay, yesterday that I shared. That's the 4 year story. But there is nothing related to trading in that. But that's what the last 4 years for me. I don't know. Instagram, I gave my name was Zia Safir. My name is Safir, but that's my daughter's name. So Instagram is suspending many accounts by saying impersonation, community guidelines, and they ask for the ID proof. So when you give ID proof, it is different name. So got rejected. So he lost the account. We asked for a manual review. Let's see. But I started new one. But that one was around 50,000, 48,000 followers was there. Yeah, Akhil. Come on, Yeah, Solomon. No, guys, no entry, no put trade. You can look at 20 MA if you get, you can try another re-entry. Otherwise, entry. That is why I'm holding. Have you ever seen that you're holding a trade from here despite getting this kind of move? One candle, two candle, we close the trade if it comes in our favor. Today is rarely because we know if you. I told you in the opening itself, it can be a trending day. So far it looks like a proper trending day. Never broken even 9 EMA. Keep on making breaking this high. This high is taken out. This high is taken out. This high is taken out. Here is where you should get a big spike now. This is the area. Should be getting a good spike. Straight to 100 or beyond. We will stop by 11 itself today. No more extension. We already got good trade. 20 MA if it comes, you add. Add. Whether it is coming afternoon or whenever. And because your stop loss is below 20 MA in that case, if it is reversing, then you will exit. 20 MA, one round you should add. Delta drifting means you buy something like 40 delta when you're sure of a move of 100 points, 200 points. So when you buy 40 delta, if you get 100, 200 point move, you are drifting that 40 to 50 or 60. So the advantage is you'll be able to get faster move, you'll be able to get faster premium move and more quantity. That's your advantage. But it have to happen faster. Like today, the initial moves that you got, that kind of move you should be getting. Very useful in trading stock options because index rarely only you'll be able to pick up like this. Yeah, guys, if you can share that or if you can keep story or status, it will be helpful because many, mutual people will get to know. Otherwise, people think that I'm not there. Yeah, that Insta page. Mahesh already told we can expect a rejection here. We have important resistance here. That is why I'm holding only two lots. We can expect a strong breakout also here. The way Nifty is holding that level, it looks very good. They wanted to give rejection, should have given much before. Yeah, it's holding the level. Yeah, 20 MA will be an entry opportunity for you. Maybe you can exit and then wait for 20 MA also if you feel like it's getting exhausted. But I have just 132 lots. It is not going to make any difference. And if it is going for 15 points down means how much? Maybe 2000. Not a big deal. I thought Reliance will do really good today, but not as expected. So we'll stop for the day, guys. It's again at the top itself, around 80. 20 MA, you can look for an entry. Re-entry if you have already made it. Not anywhere here, 20 MA. If you're holding, there is no harm in holding this till 20 MA also because you will be adding or averaging at 20 MA. Okay, so we'll stop for the day. I hope all of you have done well. And I hope today is one of the best experience because we were holding the trade from this low to all the way till this. Upside initially 100 and then 200. 100 you can close it, this trade. Destination trade. Because if you're not trading with me means it's better if it comes to 100, you close the trade and enjoy the profits. And re-entry will be at 20 MA. Just like as per your regular knowledge, you'll do that. Okay. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you.